rivalry game on deck, and these two fan bases have been going at it early from the tailgate to the end zones, and you gotta think this will be a little contentious. Welcome. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Now that the actors of this criticism, they're crashing out for today. Because there are plenty of people criticizing the actors, which in some ways differs, rappers, because they are reactors, criticizing rap. What say you to the idea of the same way you have the right to do your opinion to your music, but not the right to do their opinion of the agent about it? I don't think nothing else his mostly is speaking positively. If I'm not saying he was negative, he's the one saying that. Let me read. I know that you're not saying he shouldn't have an opinion, but your opinion is that anybody who is saying anything negative about a reactor is just being sensitive.
Something wrong with the shit.
Right.
I can't pick a play. See me picking a play. But I can see the countdown and stuff. Any shit I can do, I gotta quit and stop. Stand up for is a bad thing, but I will never allow you to get in that stand and to be a representation of all of it. Yes. And I think it is always trying to take it so about the wall and say, well, this ain't anything that ever happened to you, so I'm trying to do it a little bit. I think it is funny, not funny talking about failure. Is there anything
that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Clemson jumps to the line. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Clemson. Doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. You've got a very low number beside your name. You're going to get everybody's best shot, and that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game, David. A lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the offseason was so much more important when you know you're playing a highly ranked team to start the season. Attention to detail higher, excitement higher, a chance to go out and prove something very early in the season.
He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. Spins away from the defense. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
Man, you gotta love the offense coming out with a plan. They're going to feed their running back. Great job.
That shit is funny. I saw that. I was like, I'm looking around, and then I see, I was like, oh, God. Didn't look like he had a filter on. I
I'm like, you got a fence on this thing?
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense.
Oh,
Already
yeah.
a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Smith takes the handoff. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Them goddamn comments gonna get you every time. I saw that. I was like, he's singing, ain't it?
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got
No
it
more.
again. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in
That
on
shit was funny.
midfield. It's down at the 48.
He said he was trying to, that's when he was hungry.
The last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time. So bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off that?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it
Every
just goes
time.
down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the front.
A shot.
It's Maurice. Why Maurice?
No idea
You
where
ain't Brown finger, you know that. You're not saying if you talk about Chris Brown, you say Chris Brown.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it. Bringing it back. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. It'll be first and 10 from the 30.
I just don't understand why in the interview he didn't bring up
Use
his
the play fake. Now the
Greg
throw.
and talk about how Greg
Can
had
make a
those
big play when he
reactions and the
starts
long
moving
two.
around.
I'm like,
Got it
why?
in the middle. It's
So,
Wilson.
when your man comes sitting up there with these two niggas that he's going to interview with,
That are reactors.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. He's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself.
He said he like going on reactor channel. He shouted out reactors at the end of the video. And they were making it seem like Cole just had to sing reactors. I said, all he said was, I think that you shouldn't, I would prefer this to my with your own opinion on it. Because this is on reactor channel. Again, reactor channel.
Right.
That is all Coach said.
This defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays like we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. They're going to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to
Right.
do something to make
Why
the
don't they-
defense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
Greg in a lawsuit to put all of those reactors. I'm like, why would Cole bring that up in the interview? That doesn't make sense. Why would Cole bring up Greg's lawsuit in an interview and say he put reactors in his lawsuit? Why would Jay see that? I need to be on this. Every time she says something, I'm gonna say something. Why would she say shit and y'all gonna be that off because y'all don't like all the violations of the big three? Okay, y'all don't like Rick Cole. Okay?
They'll try to pass it
Why
right in.
would J. Cole
This time he doesn't get it. And finally, the
That don't
defense
make no
gets him
sense.
bottled up
Why would
behind
you
the
do that?
line.
Tell me the part of the
And to open the
conversation.
second quarter,
Right?
they'll start to feel
Y'all want J. Cole to,
We've come to the
So
end
bad,
of
y'all
the quarter, and
I'm
Clemson
so
has
bad. Y'all make them
we
so bad
wave
because they
one
apologize.
before
I
we
ain't
move on.
nothing
Let's
somebody
take a
to
look at
this
the
for
stats.
slash for saying I did the wrong thing. Then y'all keep chastising him about him doing the
Now to
wrong
see
thing.
if these guys
And then
can
he's
get
like, well,
back
I'm
in the
fucking
game in
that
the second
story.
quarter.
And y'all so, but you're still doing it.
but bitch, now you're apologizing, bitch.
No, but he apologized for it. He literally said he didn't mean shit on 7-minute drill. He said, I don't want this man who I love to think that I mean anything I said on that song. I don't even want the world to think that I mean what I said on that song.
Looking
And
to
it's
throw.
like, he apologized for it. And y'all still hate him for saying that he did something wrong, even though he's saying, I did something wrong. Y'all know, you did this, you said this. She's like, I know.
I know.
apologize for it. Well, you said T-Pap was trash. That's crazy I said that. I don't think T-Pap trash. I don't want y'all to think that I think that. That's why I apologize. Freaking said it. What the fuck do you want me to say?
Looking downfield on first down.
I'm not.
Under heavy
I know
pressure
my
as it's
father
live.
to be fighting. I know how to go for
Dropped
50
it. That
shit.
deep
You know,
ball was
throw it back
right
to
on the
that.
money. You just have to make
Saying
that
that
catch.
the
Behind the
reason
chains
shit is
now on
forced.
2nd and long.
Well, I just don't understand why. First of all, he didn't bring up his curly dread.
Couldn't
Shut
connect
Cody.
on
up.
first
Oh,
down. Now
yeah.
back to the air.
Shut up.
This Cody
And that's
Drake
going
is
to
crazy.
be incomplete. Going
Why
for
he
broke
bring
on
that up?
2nd
Hey,
down. The
oh,
3rd
yeah.
down's coming up.
Why
Let's
would
take
he
a
bring
second
Why
to
y'all
talk
keep
about
talking about
this.
Drake?
Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this
These
season,
girls, I be
not
thinking
a
every
ton of
day I
new
just think on
faces
my
here,
comments
Jason.
talking about her
They
baby
do,
and
but I don't think it's because
I
there
had
was a
to
lack
save
of
this
effort
because when I
on the
saw this
part of the
white girl, first
coaches,
of all, this
David. I
white girl
think
is
they believe
21
they've got the
and she
roster in
sounds
place
and
now
looks
to
like
have
it. And I
success.
said, if
Yeah,
this
because
is
when you bring people in,
I'm
a
not.
lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few...
Look at this white girl.
He's easy. Wait, Drake's been in your DMs. Yeah, Drake's been in my DMs. I have his phone number.
Look at this white girl.
You guys talked.
Oh, let me cut this up so you can look at this white girl. This 21-year-old white
Been in
girl.
your DMs. Yeah, Drake's been in my DMs. I have his phone number. Have you guys talked?
Look, she bragging.
Yeah, we've
That's
talked,
funny.
but I fumbled. I fumbled really hard.
Wait, how do you fumble? How did
She
you
looks like
fumble?
Okay, because he wanted me to fly
a
to the
child.
Bahamas, and then I had something, so I stopped texting him. And then I texted him, and he was like, "Oh, you're texting me because you're not busy." So like, I fumbled because like I wanted you to go to the Bahamas. Yeah,
Look at her. She like, I'm a
I
bad.
didn't want to go by myself. I didn't want to go by myself.
Myself. Aubrey. Look, I know we're in an open relationship, but I'm not just all that.
and some real concerns that
First
you
of all,
have,
this girl
sometimes it just addresses
looks
everything you need.
12. And this girl ain't got no big natural, okay? She got her own cup. She look like a skater boy.
And he makes the
Like a
grab.
skater boy. Okay?
She does it for Apple.
She looks 12. She sounds 12. I didn't want to do it. And first of all, that's what I'm talking about. You see how you talking to these young ass girls? You want to fly this 12 to the Bahamas. And she didn't go because she didn't want to fly by herself. She's a child. She's a grown woman. If Drake try to fuck me, I don't want to go along. A grown adult woman who prefrontal lobe is formed is not going to be like, I'm not going to the Bahamas with Drake because I don't want to go by myself. You know who would do that? A child. And then she said, I don't want to go by myself. I said, Aubrey.
Drake is way cooler.
Look at good ass white boy. She gonna say Rose and Drake. These are the people that Drake be talking to.
I don't want to go myself.
Look at this nigga right here.
Ghost and Drake is way cooler.
They're 12, Dennis. These are children.
You're just gonna ghost me again, aren't you?
Ghost.
They're 12. Listen to them talk.
Just busy. I saw her.
Quarterback making adjustments.
When you saw Drake.
Look at her. She like, oh shit.
Right.
Let's be insane. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What about Heat? Check Heat. Heat. Y-E-A-T. I bet you, yeah.
I saw it's a different white girl on my timeline every day talking about Drake and her stay in. When I saw this white girl today, I said, oh, I got you.
He said, because she on OnlyFans.
She on OnlyFans?
Well, that's what said OnlyFans now.
You mean to tell me that Drake that's the only fan she subscribed to? The girl with no titties, but I'm thinking I gotta do more. I'm thinking I gotta wear all black with some high thigh boots. I'm thinking I gotta never with some big titties. And this little white girl with no titties, no butt, no ass, no feet.
Yeah, young nigga, yeah.
And she talks like this.
Yep.
I said this can't be these bitches better than it. This is not.
TBA.
This ain't the bitches better than it. She look like she's so young. She look like the girl Shannon Sharp. Remember that girl Shannon Sharp was funny, and she looked 12. She looked like that.
That is the girl that Shannon Sharp.
That literally is the girl Shannon Sharp.
Because she was the OnlyFans girl too, right? That's why she was OnlyFans.
She retired. Shannon Sharp retired though. But he only give his daughter 50. What is it, 10K for a wedding? But he retired that white girl.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that
Wow.
This little white
This
girl.
drive was clicking along, man, after a couple of misfires, threatening to
That's
stall
wild.
I know we open, but I'm like, at this 18-year-old. It's also like this.
Finds his man. It's Coleman.
Hey, come on
At
now.
20, he's got space.
I can't believe she's 20.
That's what's to say with your lips? What did the lip? What do you say about the lips? Plump or the lip thing?
Deep down the field, so he's able
I doubt
to
it.
check it down and get it to a pretty athletic guy who shows you what they can do with the ball after the.
Great. She was born in 2000. The grassy was off the air. You were done with the team when she was born.
Drake is
Like, the grassy was done.
Drake is a messy woman.
She like best I ever had. She was 4 years old when best I ever had came out. She was 4.
She said, she don't know nothing about this career.
Drake she was 4, babe. Now you know this.
She don't know nothing about this nigga's career. She just like
She's so young. She don't even remember Drake coming out. He's always been out. It's like Mariah Carey with me. Because Mariah Carey, I don't remember Mariah Carey ever coming out. She was always out. She don't even remember Drake coming out. It's not a thing. He was always out.
no.
Brain function.
Coaches talked about they
Nah.
want to get
Thing
this
was
running
out.
back involved
That's
early
crazy.
and often and create
I was
some
like, Aubrey, I
How
know
you
you're not
bust
going
this
to
little girl,
be
dog?
mid and stuff. That's the problem with Aubrey and white girl. White girl be mid.
Yeah.
Really good job by everybody there.
No.
Well blocked. Good
I'm not playing about playing the computer.
Another good
Because I looked down, but then I remember I was playing the
cards in
computer.
bunches today.
Yeah,
Jesse showing off
it's
all
the
the
mid
skills.
white
And he's
girl.
showing no signs of slowing down, David.
It's
This guy
the
just gets
mid.
better as the game
It's
goes
the
on. He is a beast.
mid for me. If it was Iggy, yeah, you got nothing.
Going
You
to
want
work
to
on
one
second
piece and
down.
you be like, oh,
Arizona
this
still
nigga,
some ground to
I'm
cover to
in.
pick up that
It's
first
crazy.
down.
I'm here with Namdi right now, and I'm watching her on TV.
You know, he'll settle, he'll put
He
me
works
to
his
some
way all the way
Nami
down
shit
to
on
the
his
3,
store.
and the defense is
I'm
reeling.
like, bet, oh, got it.
Timeout from the
But the
offense to
minute
save
why
a
I'm
precious
saying
second.
that this is
Not a
I'm
lot of
like,
ground to
come
cover
on,
and not
man.
much to defend.
Come
A
on,
big
man.
third
You
down in
know,
the red zone.
Not one bit.
Let's talk about Michael. I ain't even talking about it.
They're like, oh my god, you're an OnlyFans. It gets wet. Oh.
Like, she ain't got no She ain't got no
She don't got no O's and no A's. Crazy.
She looking at this shit. I said,
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the
And
offense.
she said, I didn't want
This
to
offense has really been
That's what
clicking in the
happens
game so
when
far,
you're
Jesse.
40 years old, you're a
Everything
40-year-old
their
man, and you
play
try to
callers
fly a
dialing up.
21-year-old
These guys
girl,
offensively have been able
and
to
she
go
don't
out
go
and
because she
execute.
don't want to go by
It's
herself.
just maintaining the lead. Keep doing
Oh,
what you've been doing.
Right,
At least
she's smart to be like, I want to go on myself.
Shit, I'm going to myself. A grown woman will go by herself. A grown woman can stand and go on a plane and go,
Second and short.
Yo, ass.
I don't need a ticket.
Quarterback may change this route.
For it.
Going to sling it on second down. He's going to fire deep. He's got it on the right. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Mid looking white girl, I see it on everything. And then she going on her podcast and she's talking about it. That's what I'm talking about with that sloppy shit.
He slapped his foot.
See, now, I
Not afraid to pull the
where
trigger.
ain't no
And he hits a
Nicole
big
that
throw
came
there.
out.
He
Ain't
makes
no
the stop
shit.
at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and the first down.
And there's really no secret to it, David.
Ain't
When
no
this guy's
motherfucker
running
came out of
well,
it.
this
It's
offense
the
is so
indie
hard
game.
to stop.
Y'all see the
It
indie
opens
game
up
before
everything, and
Texas
he's having
get
a
off the floor.
great day,
How did it
showing
work?
you a little bit of everything. And
When
this
you try to
offense
talk
is
to
good at
somebody,
work.
You're like,
Knocked out of bounds.
or what
in
is
the
it?
red zone.
if I was him, I would immediately.
I love
Like
that
before,
play call, and I love the
like if
timing
I
of the
was Drake, I'm
pre-snap
sending the
motion.
NBA
Because the
and the
quarterback
DM,
was
you gotta
able to
sign
get
it,
it
and
to the
then I see
receiver
Ocean sign it.
right
Off rip.
behind the
What are
offensive
you
line.
doing?
Because
Off
of the
rip.
timing,
I'm
he was
not
able to
doing nothing until you
outflank the
sign that
defense.
NBA.
That puts him
Like
out in
then
space
they
where he's
get on
able
the
to use
internet
his
and they
speed.
talk about it.
Nice
They
job with
talk
the
about it.
pre-snap
I'm
motion
like,
and timing.
that shit was so funny. That's why a battle was like that, because everybody knows your business. Stop being so stupid with these
He ain't got no.
12-year-old.
He ain't got no choice. He just a nasty old nigga.
This drive will get started
Just
from
like
the
young girl.
37-yard line.
Okay? As long as they of age, okay? But they gotta be of age. Okay? She's 21, but
First play of the drive wants to
you
throw.
know,
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progression.
Do that and come back.
And then the pass
you
rush.
gotta be in here. You can't throw her.
The garage make her throw her.
That's the psychology.
it's literally like being outside. And don't be taking my baby to the bus stop and leaving my garage door open for the lights. That's how people get around. I don't need nobody to see what I got in this motherfucker. You hear me?
Okay.
You take the baby to the bus stop, take your ass off that front.
I didn't take it. I did. I pulled it up when the bus came, as the bus was coming and it was getting past. I lifted the door because I had to take the stuff out for the recycle bin. It just so happens that by the time it got up, the kids were walking and Kim was like, look. Yes, baby, I know. Everybody looking at that all the time.
I know y'all feel safe. I don't feel safe. No, I don't feel
No.
Win up front.
The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Running back searching for a hole. At the 40, there he goes. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed, so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good. It is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
We reached the break. Clemson has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He might want another play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Wide out trying to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive and play tight.
Touchdown, Clemson! And they add 6 more to the board for that trip to the house. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Caught behind the line. It's Bennett. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Tigers will hustle to the line.
This quarterback has just been one step ahead of the defense.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Moving away from pressure. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabs the screen around all kinds of defenders. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a fourth. Snap to the up man, it's a fake. It's a completion, not a first down, but effective. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And here's the third interception of the night. And he's wrapped. Offense in an empty set. Wants to throw on first down. He unleashes a long one. Touchdown, Tigers. And looking to throw on first down. He lets one fly deep. Hits him in stride at the 10. Oh, and just like they threw it up, put it on the ground, fall on top of it, still get the first down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Here comes the heat. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Under fire. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know.
And we have breaking news. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to